Hi there, Leos. This is Kim. Here's to do your reading. We're going to take a look at your next 3 days, see what's going on, and also use the oracle cards to get any other messages that Spirit wants to let you in on. So your spirit guides, your angels. This is for your highest good always. And I hope you're doing really good today, wherever you're at. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so Kim Krans Wild Unknown archetype deck and her alchemy deck to get us started for Leo. And then also the Urban Tarot for the tarot part and the 108 Oracle. Oh. The Starborn and the Venom in the reverse. That's an interesting message, isn't it? Yeah, if you had any spiritual attacks because of your destiny, because of being here for a mission, they're not working. They're not working. We're about to go on some sort of adventure with the pilgrim. Yeah, any kind of darkness, you're just, you're bypassing it. You're sending it back to the earth to be transmuted. You're doing something good. You're doing something good. The pilgrim and the healer. Interesting archetypes, right? And the starborn still on the bottom, so I'm going to take it. Oh, look, kind of like the venom was in the reverse. The shadow is like in the reverse. The pilgrim, it was in the reverse too. It's because this part of the journey or the adventure has yet to begin. That's how I'm reading it. You have some really strong healing qualities to you, something that you can do now that you have integrated a shadow aspect of ourselves, or I'm just even really picking up shadowy energy, like the venom and like being thrown at you and having to combat this stuff. Maybe it was quite a fight for a while, but you're here to heal, and you are the Starborn. And this card has been coming out for different signs, but with different messages. So the one that's attached to you, Leo, is something that you do that is very healing to others through writing or through your voice. Maybe you work with energy through your hands. Maybe you're a prayer warrior and your prayers actually heal people. There's something here about you and this healing part. It can be part of a new adventure for you. Honestly, it can be something that maybe you didn't realize that you were actually here to do. So the star seed that is about to go on a new part of the journey. It is a long journey, the pilgrim, you travel here, there, and everywhere. But there's clearly something you can do that has a healing effect. The healer. Oh. Yeah, I hear you. Mystical sister and okay. Oh. All right. In conjunction. And the alchemical wedding. Wow. Wow. This is big energy. This is big energy. This is you being lined up with some people in specific. Maybe they are healers too in their own right, or in a different way. But they have something in common with you. And they feel like I'm picking up on a soul group. They have something in common. They have a mission in common, but they also have experienced some of the same type of hurt that you've experienced and the same type of darkness thrown at them. This virgin's milk, it represents a spiritually new experience for you, one that you have not experienced on this earthly plane yet. And it's usually good. this is a very strong connection, but this is an even stronger connection here. So this is like a reading that is predictive of you meeting somebody very important. They're here for a certain time in your life, like a soulmate that's meant to be in your life for maybe stepping into some sort of new position with this healer card. Because your influence is really strong here. Your connection is really strong spiritually. And we need more people that have the intent to heal. And what's interesting about that mystical sister card is the colors on the moth, which is a nocturnal like reference, right? Nighttime, be going through the darkness, but it's like there's a spark, there's this flame, it draws these close. It's like a healers unite in a sense. So in very different ways, I'm getting in very different ways. So this is supposed to come together, and you are going to be very, very happy. There is the energy of the masculine and the feminine being whole within our bodies, going, like you could say, balanced and found ourselves in a sense. Carl Jung, you can look up the psychology of the alchemical wedding if you want. But I think it's something that you found inside yourself, and now the alignment is correct and appropriate for your next adventure, for the next part of your journey here. And I really get the feeling like you're going to be doing something that maybe might be a surprise to you, that you even have this ability or gift to heal. So the wedding, the celebration of this coming together, the conjunction, it's inevitable, it's fated. It is going to come together, like no matter what, it's coming together for Leo. No one can stop that type of conjunction. It's a divine love. It's bringing it together. So, and I think a lot has been overcome just to get this alignment. Like a lot of energy you've had to deal with a lot of different types of energy, not necessarily wanting this, like that's not on their agenda. But you're working with divine light and love, and it wins if you haven't known the outcome. It wins. It's the winning team. So things have tried to pull you off or pull you to a different side even, maybe. Okay, but it wasn't successful. Bottom of the deck is the universe. Yeah. I mean, you're just so connected, and you have a very new experience here. And it's just kind of, I would be on repeat if I told you that, because yeah, pioneering, changing. There's something here that you're about to experience that is going to be completely new, but it's like something that's going to be revealed to you as part of your path, as part of your destiny, and the reason why you're even here. Now, the healer heals themselves, then is able to heal others. Whoa. Bottom of the deck is the hammock, which is an indication that you are between two things at this time. You are being steadily like supported by spirit at this time. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Day one, Knight of Disc with the Temperance card, which says art on it. There is some sort of, maybe you have healing art also, you know, maybe create something that is actually healing, just to look at it perhaps. So something is taking divine timing here, and it may be kind of slow with success and with finances and things like that. But the Knight of Disc is something that you can rely on. And so if you've been putting in the work or you're earnest about what you want to create, divine timing and the arrangement of things is helping you here. We have the gourmet chef on the card, so might have something to do here with your with what you create that takes a little time, but it's a beautiful creation. I do have this is interesting, 2 timing cards, so they might be different for you all. I have within a few days. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. And then the maiden, which represents like that new thing that you haven't experienced yet. The 1 to 3 month mark. That's not long. I think when we clarify, we'll come back to these specific timing cards and ask what they're specifically about, because that can be an offer or something there. Have the Tower with the 10 of Pentacles. It's a good tower, because whatever comes down, it's because you're building your 10 of Pentacles. And so what you're building is wealth, and something really big is coming. This can be news or message of wealth, but something big and long lasting is coming here. And then something is crumbling that was not, anything that didn't fit into the 10 of Pentacles is coming down. Something is going to make you extremely wealthy is what it feels like to me. And your whole world, maybe your environment, the people you're around, it's all going to change with the Tower. It's all going to change. But I feel like this change is going to be lovely and needed because of outgrowing situations, outgrowing people, your vibration, your resonance, your frequency. Some things can't vibrate the same, and so that must go. Okay, so I do have this new experience here with the childhood card. New experience. Maybe this is going to be a wealth like you've never experienced too. Because it's kind of a big deal to say that something that you do brings healing to others. No matter what it is, that's quite the compliment from Spirit to say that not only is it good, but it heals people. It makes people feel better. All right, so I think that you've known that there was a Tower moment that it was going to occur, which is everything falls that was not stable. You know that was going to happen at one time because you also are very aware of changes. Since you're aware of the different parts of yourself that have started to come together in a different way, you know that the outside must now start to match up with more of who you are. This could have been a lost or delayed or very complex situation to deal with. You could have thought, because clearly on this card, it says it's a spiritual quest. Yeah. It's complicated. It's a spiritual quest. Lightness of being and new beginnings. All right, let's see what our day 3 is. The King of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Wow. I really think this is about your authority. Your authority. Whatever it is that you're creating, it's creating, and you're like this architect of the divine matrix here, because what you're creating, you have the knowledge, you have the know-how, you could be viewed as like a professional in something, and it might be like the old soul in you that just knows things, like claircognizant. You may just know things, but you're going to get absolute clarity here of just how much authority that the Creator has entrusted in you for this. Okay, and so your work, your dedication to whatever it is, it's going to lead to a victory. It also will probably open up a lot more options for you with the checkered flag too. I love it. So many options, free will, adjacent possibilities open to you. But you really are going to be that main person in the lead making these decisions. They're serious, concrete decisions. So I see maybe travel, maybe going somewhere. We have an airplane here. We have a convertible down here. But the checkered flag, it is the victory, right? It's the conclusion, the outcome, the finale, the completion, verdict, settled, result, signaling the end, finishing in first, and achievements. And the final chapter is here. Okay, I'm going to ask about this timing here with clarification. Okay, this is the zombie tarot. It's just, I love the artwork, but I also love the way that it shuffles. That's the reason I've been using it so much here lately. Within a few days. What is the within a few days talking about? Ooh, that seems like too much. I saw judgment. I mean, judgment is good because it's like a decision, some sort of major decision or pathway that Spirit wants to give you. But I'm just looking for one card or two, one or two, not a whole book. Thank you. Wow. Look what I've got on the bottom and then here. Two of Cups, Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups has somebody in a wedding dress. I'm saying 2 to the 3, 23, the new adventure. Look, this is beautiful. This is about a partnership, a significant partnership. One that you've been waiting on, one that you've been praying for. It has to do with the next part of your, I want to say mission, like Starborn mission, right? It's part of that, but it's also, there's harmony, there's love, there's really being brought together with the right people. There's something about healing. I'm really getting it. It might be in a total opposite way than you, but you're being brought together because ultimately it provides, this partnership is going to provide great healing for the world. It's big. For some of you all, this is like you've been praying or waiting on the right partnership, and that might lead to a serious engagement, maybe marriage, maybe it's a commitment with work, with this offer. So I see the finality of it, or the sealing the deal, or making something kind of legal, like within the 1 to 3 month mark. So this is great for you all. So I think that's what it's talking about. Yeah, look, you are attracting a person, a soul, has a really big heart. They have a big heart. They want to heal the world, like with you here. I know that sounds like, whoa, out there, but it's what I'm getting. Okay, tell me about the Tower and this lost or complex energy. Delayed. The Four of Hazards and the Three of Swords. This is saying you can't hold on to the past, okay? You can't hold on to the past. It can't go with you. The whole foundation, everything's going to shake up. It's all going to be different. And simply can't hold on to it anymore. Also, the broken heart, the traumatic experiences where your heart was broken, they can't go with you either to this new, like there's something here about you're healed now. No need to hold on to some things from the past. Yeah, no need to hold on to things from the past. Death is here. Transformation. Big time. It was hard to get out of some kind of old situation. There's something here that feels really like there's this spiritual goal, but then there's these human things that we get attached to. And I think that there was something that was really hard to get closure or to find closure it can have to do with us kind of needing finances to be better, you know, to build something new for ourselves. And I see that happening, that definitely happening. We're improving. But I feel like there was something here that Leo's had a hard time releasing from the past, whether it's a person or a trait or a behavior pattern or something that was attached to, I'm holding on to this just because. But they're saying to let it all go. Let go of the need to know how something is, let go of the need to know how the Ten of Pentacles are going to get here. Just know that you are, as you've always been, guided at the right times. And you're always in the right place. Learning the right lessons and healing in the right way. So your new experience. The King of Cups. And the Six of Cups. This is somebody who you've had, I feel like you've had a past life with. I'm not even sure if it's been here on Earth, to tell you the truth, because I'm getting like a very out there, maybe different universe type of energy. I know that's weird to say, but this is my channel, and it is weird. But there's something here about there being a connection that is so strong. It's because it's not, no, it's not bound by Earth. There's something that's not earthly about it. It's from a different lifetime. It's from, they're saying a bigger energy, being a part of a bigger energy. It's different than what's here. Well, Spirit, I could go on forever on that. Like, if I just keep pulling cards on that. This is the King of Cups, you know. This person like embodies Christ consciousness. They live by it. They live by it. They love others. They're very balanced. They may be a little, they may have a lot of emotions going on, but you might not see them too much because they're that well balanced. But you can be assured that when you meet this person, that everything they do is from their heart, is from love. And that this connection is very sincere, and is deeply rooted, but it might be rooted somewhere else, from somewhere else. It might have you feeling like you're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, because I just saw that, and you do have the Four here too. So there's something about this mission bringing in wealth for you. Yes, Three of Swords is coming out again. So I'm not going to say that this hasn't been hard. Look at that. Yeah, well, they're saying it associates with the Tower. The Tower here, Five of Swords, Five of Wands here, Three of Swords. It has to do with this Tower, this Three of Swords. It's painful. It's painful what you have been through. It's been painful. I'm thinking you're healing a heart that for a very long time walled off everything from it. Because Leos they're ruled by the heart, right? But it also makes you, and maybe you want to protect it more. There's a really big emphasis on focusing on opening your heart and healing it, because you may even have something coming in that is going to heal it the rest of the way, or open your eyes that something can feel a different way than what you were used to in the past. Something better is coming. Something peaceful is coming. And I'm getting like crown chakra tingles as I say that. Something peaceful is coming. Something that brings serenity, sweet serenity into your life. All because you surrendered to the divine to take it all away if it needed to. And it probably will. Another Ace of Swords. The truth and the clarity is coming in with a message about love. It's a brand new start to something here. This is a most amazing reading for you guys, and I think I'm going to leave it at that and pull an angel number message If you're looking for a private reading, the information is in the description box below. I do thank you so much for the support that you all have been giving me with my private readings. It keeps me not only busy, but it helps me out a whole lot. So I appreciate you. Completion. Your heart. There's your heart. And 888. Okay, so 6 is about your heart. And it is saying that basically when Leo decides to open their heart to somebody all the way, they can be the most loyal, the most devoted, the fierce protector of them, their heart, and other people's hearts around them. So that's your gift. It says, I am nurturing. 10 is talking about completion, but it also talks about your leadership skills. And I think that has something to do with maybe some sort of big decisions that you're going to be implementing using the Ace of Swords information and the King of Swords authority to carry out something here. So it says you're ingenious. Your mind is sharp. 888 is telling you to make room for some abundant prosperity and abundance. Make room for it because it's coming. So affirm 888, I am abundant. And that's what I have for you all today. I'm sending you love and light. Bye, Leo.